Hey, 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 good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whenever you are. So I hope that you are alive. You arrived this bloody past yesterday. And as you see, the crypto market is in green now. So the crypto market rebounded, Bitcoin alive, it's stronger than ever, is in green, and the sun stance is also is okay. So as you see, most of the coins are in green in our crypto bubble chart. Let's check the crypto fear and greed index. Yesterday, the index was at 10, really, really extreme low. And today is at 14. This is also in the extreme fear category. And you know that in the last 1 month, the index spent in the low 10 and 20 levels in the extreme fear category. So this is a really, really uh, fear months in this year. And if you check the charts back that you see the last year March, the big corona dump, and also the index was so low in the last bear market. So let's get into the news. And also we got some FUD yesterday, not just the China FUD and all other FUDs, but also some celebrities and some media people started to bashing Bitcoin, like Mad Money host Jim Cramer says he sold most of his Bitcoin following China crackdown. So Jim Cramer went to the CNBC and gave a report there, and then just talked about that he sold all his bitcoins, and he see that all the FUDs coming on. He's scared. He fears the integrity of stablecoin issue at Tether. This is another FUD. He fears the China mining crackdown, the ransomware attacks. So everything. So all that he fears just made him to sell his bitcoins. So then we can state that the Mad Money host Jim Cramer is a paper hand, has paper hand. So he's a paper hand guy, not a diamond hand. So, but this is just a funny thing. Also, see how average people watching CNBC and just seeing that what's going on, something is problem with Bitcoin, and also I will sell because Jim Cramer sold. So this is a little bit insane. The next piece of news: Bitcoin recovers over 5,000 US dollar as crypto market cap rebounds 200 billion US dollar. So that was a nice recovery yesterday. So first Bitcoin dumped to low Bennett 28,000, and then just started to recover, and also recovered up to 34,000 US dollar. And we see that there was a bull flag, and also this bull flag just broke up, and now we are at around 34,000 levels, and also altcoins recovery session started, and most of the altcoins recovered, but not all of them. Also, Ethereum is just around at 2,000 levels. So if we will have some consolidation here, that altcoins might be recovering well in the next few days. The next piece of news, technical analysis, Bitcoin prints bullish pattern. Here is why. 100 simple moving average holds the key. Yeah, so that was the support at 30,000. You all know that. And now we are around the 100 hourly moving average. And there is a resistance at 35,000. So you should watch 35,000. The lower price was yesterday this 28,800 levels. And let's see what do we have here. So so this Fibonacci level is supporting the Bitcoin price, but should move up if we want to continue in the in this channel between 30 and 41,000. So let's see the hourly MACD is now moving into the bullish zone. The RSI is about the 50 level. Yeah, good. And major support at 33 and 32,500. Major resistance 34,500 and 35,000. Okay, the next piece of news. Bitcoin price very near bottom with 30,000 US dollar dip, says Bitcoin says bullish institutional report. Stack funds draws attention to this week. 2.3 billion US dollar Bitcoin options expiry with a potential change in sentiment coming thereafter. Okay, so there will be an option closing this week. Okay, so all the facts that going around. Our macro view remains the same as we expect Bitcoin to establish ground on further consolidation. Yeah, two Q2 options expire in the last week of June, worth 2.3 billion US dollar. Despite that, we believe most expectations have been priced into the markets, and we should expect a relatively quiet session going into the next couple of days. So I just wonder how quiet it will be, because in crypto, lots of noise, FATs, and everything's going around. Let's check this chart. These are the call open interest and the put open interest. And yeah, so it seems that yeah, we have nice options trading open interest. Not all bad news. Let's see. We will keep a close eye on Bitcoin's price post options expiry, and it will be interesting to see how this will unfold in the first week of July to start of Q3. So all options expiry just moving the market, but we'll see how this time will affect. Bitcoin price forecast. BTC embarks on the journey to 40,000 after the dip to 28,000. Just check if we do have any new things here. Yeah, we see the moving averages here. And yeah, but this is just a 12-hourly chart. The recovery toward 30,000 awaits confirmation from the moving average convergence divergence, the MACD indicator. Okay, so we need more recovery here on the MACD, and then we can say that Bitcoin can target the 4,000-ish region. Okay, the next piece of news. Ethereum price flips massively bullish on approaching 2,000 US dollar. Yeah, Ethereum was just hit really hard yesterday. Ethereum fresh drop under 2,000 called more investors into the market. Short-term technical levels turn bullish as Ethereum settles above 2,000. So yes, last week there was a rejection at 2,650. Now the next resistance level is at 2,200. Okay. The RSI is recovering, MACD is recovering. So the next levels to watch 2,100, 2,200, and 2,400. Okay. The next piece of news. Maybe you will not like this, but this is a kind of some confirming that maybe this is a bear market. Bitcoin bear market confirmed. Analyst at odds over where's BTC exchange moves. Let's check it. Okay, on-chain analyst Ki Young-yoon from CryptoQuant, very uncertain about the current state of the Bitcoin. And there is a whale capitulation index. And let's check what this index is showing. So this index is showing that in this region whale sold Bitcoins, and there was during the last bear market in end of 2019 and beginning of 2020, and also the Corona dump, and now also whales sold a small portions of Bitcoin in this week of distribution pattern at the top, and also now we see that whales just accumulated in the past few weeks, but yesterday it seems that whales sold Bitcoin, but I think maybe it's connected with the grayscale unlock expiry, but we will talking about about that in other session. Okay, this is the Bitcoin price, and this is the indicator that they are checking the exchange wallet ratio, and this is how they see that on balances on exchanges started to increase. So some people sent Bitcoins to exchanges in order to sell, but it seems that yesterday in the few past days they sold. So don't get me wrong, I'm not saying it's over. China sends pure multiply tumbling. This is the pure multiply. Okay, so it's just sent down this measurement, and yeah, classic indicator that now puts the largest cryptocurrency closer to buy territory. So this pure multiply shows if it's high, that is a sell territory. If it's low, then it's a buy territory. So now it's putting it in the buy territory. The next piece of news, grayscale. So somehow this whale selling is connected with grayscale, because we know that institutions and other big whales are accumulating. We know that from the on-chain data, but grayscale will unlock 16,000 Bitcoin in July. And also they are unlocking a lot of Bitcoins in June, not just in July. A total of 34,000 BTC will be unblocked in 4 days between 19 and 22 June. So they are unlocking in these days, or in the past 2-3 days was unlocked 32,000 BTC. And at the current price is almost 1.4 billion US dollar, while 16,000 BTC, it's just almost the half of the numbers that was unlocked these days, will be unblocked on 17th July. So it's equivalent to 650 million US dollar. So as you see, this huge number, almost 35,000 BTC was unlocked in the past few days, and as grayscale investors can also sell their GBTC shares, and if this happens, that grayscale should sell their Bitcoins, and most of these investors bought Bitcoin 6 months ago, so also they have a really nice profit, a nice ROI on their Bitcoins. So this is normal if they are selling and they are just stacking some profit. Okay. So how does the grayscale Bitcoin trust work? Periodic adjustment, and there is a premium or a discount, and now maybe we have a discount on this. Okay. The bulk of the liquidations will take place between June and July. So as it's written here, the most of the Bitcoins were liquidated on unlocked in the past few days. That could cause the dump in the yesterday and recently. And in July, there will be unlocked another tranche, but it's much lower amounts than what was unlocked recently. Let's see what's going on in China. Chinese Bitcoin mining company delivers first machines to Kazakhstan. So we know that Chinese miners started to move to other Asian countries, European countries, and Texas and Miami, and also I think they will also move to El Salvador. So Bitmining expects to deliver another 2 batches of machines by the start of July. Okay, so they are just moving into other regions from Sichuan and from other provinces where Bitcoin mining was banned in China. So I think some of the Bitcoin mining capacity will remain in China, because also they don't want to just drop out everybody, but most of the miners will move to another countries. Plan B outlines worst case scenario for 2021 as Bitcoin and crypto markets tumble. So, you know, Plan B has this stock to flow model, and according to this model, that he says there is a worst case scenario, and yeah, actually he's using the stock to flow model, on-chain data, and past performance, and he lays out his remarkably bullish worst case scenario for BTC this year. So we see this is the average that can happen, and now we are at the lower levels of the range at 30,000. The upper level would be at 130,000. So it's really wide range in this model, and just he expect Bitcoin hitting, yeah, in August 47,000, in September 43,000, and then in October 63,000, in November 98,000, and in December 135,000. So, and this is the worst case scenario. So it can go much higher according his model, and we'll see if this model not broken. But let's check what Plan B is saying. I think he posted something today. Let's check. Okay, so this is the model, and we see this range, and now we are at the bottom of the range, and few times we were at the bottom of the range during the March 2019, during the Corona dump last year, and September last year, and also a few times we were at the top. So we'll see if the stock to flow model will be invalidated or not. Okay. So the next piece of news. Visa, PayPal invest in blockchain capital's 300 million fund. So new money is flowing, coming into the crypto investments, so supporting this place. So Blockchain Capital announced closing of its 300 million fifth venture fund. So this is the fifth fund, which included investments from PayPal, Visa, pension funds, and university endowments. Okay. To date, the venture firm has invested in more than 110 startups, including Coinbase, Custodian Bank, NFT sites, OpenSea, DeFi protocols, Nexus Motion, and many others. And I think most of these investments are really yielding well, so with nice ROI. And this is the sign that PayPal and Visa, and also we know that MasterCard are really committed into crypto. And also they announced that also they will use not just stable coins and Ethereum blockchain, but also Bitcoin, and not just providing investments, but also using, accepting and doing payments across the Bitcoin network. So this is a really great news for today. And another news that Morgan Stanley co-leads 48 million US dollar Series B for blockchain firm Securitize. So this is another venture investments that they are investing in this blockchain firm Securitize. It should be something with security and blockchain, and this is the first investments of Morgan Stanley in this space. So, and Morgan Stanley is a bank. So you see Morgan Stanley, one of the biggest bank in the US, investing in blockchain and security. Okay, let's go to our next news. El Salvador president gives a sneak peek of the volcanic Bitcoin mining setup. So, yeah, Salvador became the first country to make Bitcoin a legal tender earlier this month. We know that, and let's check this. Clean Volcano powered hash rate coming soon. So this is how it will looks like, and there is at the volcano, and using the clean energy of the volcano, and this is the mining farms will look like. So I think it's really nice, and hope the lava will not flow around, and there is enough security. Okay, so this is how the farms will look like. Yeah. Okay, so nice movement from El Salvador. Nice movement. What else do we have in this article? Okay, also we already have seen this picture. Yes, Salvador is leading the clean Bitcoin mining movement, and I think other countries also will lead this, because Texas producing sun and wind energy, and that is why also Texas will be one of the biggest mining and power in the United States. The next piece of news. OneX CEO urges the SEC to approve a Bitcoin ETF due to high customer demand. Guys, I have a bad news, because the SEC also delayed another ETF. So it seems to be that SEC doesn't want to approve an ETF yet. But there was a news yesterday from Hester Pierce, one of the commissioner from SEC, that they are working on. So maybe there is a good sign. But now OneX CEO just urges SEC to approve this ETF. Okay. So OneX plans to enter the cryptocurrency space through an exchange-traded fund and track the performance of Bitcoin. And we know that these ETFs would be really beneficial, because all other banks, financial providers, brokers would able to sell and promote it to clients, and also clients would have more confidence that these ETFs is real, backed with Bitcoin, and not a scam or not a scammy pump and dump scheme or anything else. We really think the SEC should approve a Bitcoin ETF, they noted. Okay, and also as some remember that the VanEck company also just submitted an Ethereum ETF. So yeah. The next piece of news, it's also related to VanEck. VanEck files prospectus for a new Bitcoin future mutual funds. So they cannot wait for the ETF. Then they are just filing a prospectus for this Bitcoin future mutual funds. And this fund will invest in Bitcoin futures and exchange traded products. So other ETFs, maybe the Canadian ETFs or the German ETFs or other ETFs that are already out there, products with Bitcoin exposure. Nice. In Europe, they launched a thematic ETF last month offering exposure to companies in the cryptocurrency and blockchain industry. So they already have an ETF in Europe. Okay, guys, so that's it about the news. Let's check some charts that I want to show you. So these charts representing the Bitcoin price in the last halving in from 2016 to 2020. So this was the last halving, how the Bitcoin price performed. And this is how we are in this halving. And this is the beginning from the last halving. So the last halving was in 2020, May 2020. And now we are here according to the percentage cumulative return that you can see on the left side. And just almost a little bit than 400 days over. And we have almost 900 or a little bit more than 900 days ahead. And this is how Bitcoin performed in the last halving. Then maybe we can expect some similar percentage performance. And as you see that there was a one big bull market, but as you see during the halving, during the cycle, there was a two kind of top and two bull market. And in this time, maybe we can see or just several micro bull markets, like we had one bull market here in the past few months, and maybe we can have another one and another one. So there is a theory out there that instead of one big bull market, we can see several smaller but more sharper, so a sharp increase and sharp decrease bull markets. So we'll see. Scott Minerd, he's the CFO from Guggenheim Funds, and Guggenheim is one of the biggest fund management company. And previously they stated that they wanna invest in where is this? They wanna invest in Bitcoin and crypto, and now they are just stating, but I cannot show you here because so they are stating that Bitcoin broke the support, and now they are expecting to drop to 20,000. And it's really interesting in this dump. They also funding with this the Bitcoin price because they want to buy. I suppose they want to buy at 20,000, but also there was a 400,000 price price prediction from Guggenheim few months ago. So let's get to check the Bitcoin chart. So let's check it on the daily. Yeah, we see that there was a sharp downward movement past 2 weeks, and also it's continued. And yesterday we broke the previous lower lows. So there was a lower low on the Bitcoin chart. So Bitcoin did hit the 28,800, but it was just, if you check it on the 4-hourly, no 4-hourly candle closed below the 30,000 level. So the 4-hourly candle didn't close below the 30,000 support level. So this was just a flash crash, or had to say, for a few, maybe just 1 hour or 2 hours. So some investors whales bought the dip, and also now we are here. So we do have this falling wedge formation here. There was another wedge here, and now we are at the higher level, higher trend line of this wedge. But the Bitcoin is getting weaker now. Also, volume is going down, and what can happen here? The price can drop back in this region and also maybe revisit these lower levels. But if it gets some momentum here, then can break the 35,000 levels, then it can just target the 40,000, the upper level of this channel. So just check on the other chart. So we are in this region, in these levels between 30,000 and 41,000 level. So Bitcoin is side-waving here, and I think in the next few months also will side-waving in this region. So you should take careful, and it's better to long here and short here, but this is not a financial advice, so you should do your own research. But I think at the bottom of this range, there are lots of fears and uncertainty. And on the top of this channel, there is a FOMO that, okay, we will go to new all-time highs and all other stuff. So trade cautious and be cautious that there is a consolidation going on, and Bitcoin is taking out the more Bitcoin from the weak hands with this movement, because scaring all traders and also just liquidating shorts and longs with this scary movement. So other cryptos are in green, but not too much. And also, as we see Ethereum, Ethereum also bounced back, but it's not out of the woods. So it's not out of the water. So Ethereum should really gain back momentum about 2,200, and then we can see some nice upwards movement to the upper levels of 2,600. So it's really scared that also some Ethereum will be unlocked at grayscale, and maybe investors will sell off Ethereum in July, but also lots of developments will be launched on Ethereum. So this is there will be some good news and bad news, but I think below $2,000 Ethereum, it's cheap for a long term, because Ethereum has so much more things to do. And also there was a tweet that yesterday $1 billion worth of Ethereum were bought on the exchanges. So as we check this short and longs on Bitfinex, we see that short started to decrease because people just closed short, taking profits, and also as the price rebounded, then maybe some short liquidation just happened. So what about the Bitcoin dominance? So we see that the Bitcoin dominance started to increase, and as Bitcoin would consolidate a little bit, not dropping further, then altcoins would recover. Altcoins were hit much stronger than Bitcoin, but you know that Bitcoin was so Bitcoin died more than 400 times and still alive. So you don't have to worry. Every time when the FUD and this big Bitcoin FUD and all other things going on, then Bitcoin will be stronger. You can check on the 99bitcoins.com that how many times Bitcoin died. So died more than 421 times, and also in the recent in the past few weeks died several times. And yeah, so it's just a funny thing good to know about that. So you should check all the altcoins. I think altcoins, especially really good altcoins and DeFi coins, are in a good buy zone, but be careful because they can drop further. And also, as we are planning some things on CorionX, that we hope that it's also as the small cap altcoins like CorionX can just gain some momentum as the market will recover. So that's it for today. Hope you enjoyed. Hope you learned something. See you tomorrow. Bye bye. Don't like and subscribe on this YouTube channel. Bye.